Well, we have a team of 20, and they come from as far afield as England, Australia, and from obviously New Zealand. And the oldest player is myself, 66, and the youngest player obviously is 38. We came last year to play in this competition, and we didn't do very well. Mainly because we didn't do our homework. We didn't know the condition of the pitches and the weather, etc., etc. So this year, when we got back, we started the campaign to, bring a stronger side. So we brought 20 players, including 2 goalkeepers. We have a number of ex-professional players who are there. Quite a few have also played for the All Whites, which is the New Zealand national team. Our first aim is to get out of the preliminary round into the semi-final, and then we'll go from there. But we're a very, very competitive side.
Are you worried about the heat?
Yes.
Sun? I mean, you're playing the second match at 6, which is a bit cooler, but still humidity.
Yeah, that really is a worry that we're playing so early. With the floodlights, one would have assumed that we could have taken that through maybe a 6 o'clock and an 8 o'clock game, but with all due respect for Peter, it's all set up for Thailand, so I don't make no bones about that. They're used to that thing. I'll give you an example. I've just been to the opening ceremony where 2 Thai ladies, one holding the World Cup and one in the band, fainted through the heat. So if it's not too hot for them, how do we expect to cope with it?
So you think that they're the favourites, yeah?
Well, I don't think so. I think that the conditions suit them. It doesn't suit any other side actually. Even the team from USA who come from Hawaii say that the humidity. We don't experience humidity like that.
Have you asked the organisers to play some of the matches later under floodlights?
We've asked many times. So, we love the tournament, but we just feel that there are certain situations we keep repeating, but seems to fall on pretty deaf ears. But never mind.
What about this group then? We've just seen Australia and USA in the first half, still 0-0. But what do you think of the other teams in your group?
Oh, well, again, I haven't seen the first half because I was away at the opening ceremony. But all the teams will be competitive. Don't make no doubts about that. It's the teams that are better prepared and who can take the conditions rather than anything else,
So who do you think are the favourites for this group?
We. Yeah. Well, yeah.
What about your hotel and
hotel is fabulous. Yeah,
Phuket. You're staying in Paron, yeah?
Yeah, Phuket is a wonderful place. We've really enjoyed ourselves. Food is great. You've got the swimming pool. You've got everything that you could want for a holiday. My biggest problem is the man in charge is trying to keep these guys out of the swimming pool. That's all. And it's a difficult thing because the sun reflects onto it, So some of them are got a good colour.
Okay. You're 66. You said you play yourself, yeah?
Yes, I do.
What position do you play?
I'll play right side midfield. I play every week. So,
Did you used to play professionally?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
For
West Ham United.
West Ham in London.
In London, yeah.
What years was that?
1958 to 1962. I was a schoolboy, then an apprentice.
And then you moved to New Zealand?
No, I went and played in America. I played and coached in America before finally going to New Zealand, and played and coached, up to international level in New Zealand, and I still play, but only at a lower level.
I think I noticed quite a few English accents among the Aussies and Americans even, perhaps. Is there a big influence, do you think, of British?
Oh yes, I mean in New Zealand, especially in New Zealand, people have come from basically England to emigrate here. There's not the multiculturalism that you get in Australia. There has been this interest in only having English people here, so we've got English players, English coaches. Not always the best, but
Well, we also got the World Cup coming up in South Africa.
Yes.
So how do you think that's going to go? New Zealand not in it?
Yeah. We beat Bahrain 1-0. We're in a good group, and I say that even though I'm going to tell you what I think the scores will be. I think we'll lose to Slovakia, and the reason we'll lose to Slovakia is they will be too skillfully physical for us. Right? We will certainly lose to Italy, the Euro champions. There won't be much in it, but I think that we will gain a point against Paraguay in our third game, and for me that's the aim. So you start off in our first campaign in '82, we got nowhere, no points. I want us to get 1 point in this one, 3 points in the next one, and 9 points in the next one. It's the only way to go at that level, because we don't play countries on a regular basis as if we were in Europe or even in South America.
Are some of you going on to South Africa to go and watch there?
No. We'll watch it on the TV.
But it's good timing just before the World Cup to have this tournament.
It is. It's good timing. We win this, we will say to the boys, now you do your one, you win that one.
All right.